Hey brother Sam, this is your one and only and favorite brother Ben, and I just got a chance to watch your YouTube video that you sent me a few weeks ago, 2 weeks, and I got a chance to watch it last night, and I wanted to record a response video back to you and continue the conversation. And I just want to let you know that it was fantastic to hear from you and to get the inside scoop of what's going on in the Sam's busy life. And you know, I'm unbelievably impressed with everything been taking on. I mean, I can only imagine how busy you must have been these past couple of weeks and months, especially with the end of school coming up, and you know, you're going to be walking really soon. I'm sure you're well aware, and you were getting ready for that. And you know, on top of that, flying all over the place. You know, in your message you mentioned you were going to Colorado soon, so you've already went and gone. So I'm interested to hear about how that went, and you know, if you got a chance to see any of the mountains or anything like that. And I'm really looking forward to coming back and settling back in and seeing you again. And seeing you and your face and hearing you say was just, it was really special for me. And I wanted to give you a little update of what's been going on in the life of Benjamin here in Uruguay. And I'm in a very, very special spot right now. Very special. And I just finished taking a 2-week permaculture course, which you heard a little bit about, in Aiguá, A-I-G-U-A, Uruguay. You know, you can see out the window here. I'll tell you more about where I am. It's just rolling hills everywhere, and so it's just beautiful landscape. You know, a ton of really, really smart, awesome people. You know, there was an old lady who was 83. There were a few 60-year-olds and 50-year-olds. I'm here actually in the house of two 30-year-olds I really bonded with and attached with at the course, and they said, you know, I know you don't have any plans. You know, come and stay at our place. You know, they just bought this chunk of land, which is 40 hectares, about 50 acres more or less. And there's a giant eucalyptus forest, and fig trees and peach trees and guayaba fruit, which we harvested a crap ton this morning. And you know, it's just really, they're on top of a hill. You know, they've got a beautiful view of the scenery all around. You know, this is just the view out the back, but the view is really, really strong though. But they've got a beautiful view of Uruguay. We're actually very close to the highest point in Uruguay, so kind of gives you an idea of the landscape. Mario, we took to Buenos Aires. He's the owner of this house. He's 30 something. He's a surgeon, and he actually studied at the Mayo Clinic, so that was a fun connection. He's the only Uruguayan where I'm from. And you know, he's a heart surgeon, you know, taking a farming course. He just bought this piece of land, and he's from Buenos Aires. Anyway, so I mean, just one example of a dynamic person that I got to meet in the course. House. I just moved in about a year ago, and Ezekiel, who he's here with, just left an hour or two ago to go to Montevideo to pick up his daughter, who is about 3, I think. And so I've actually got the place to myself. They try to leave me here alone in their place, and they're just incredibly welcoming and really intelligent folks. Anyway, here's the bedroom. I've been sleeping. There's the eucalyptus forest way in the back there, and it's kind of hard to see. I'll step out the front door in a moment here. Anyways, this is the house. Kind of boring. You're listening to me ramble on here. Here's the kitchen. I just cooked up a sweet meal. You know, way in the country, you know. So this is a very rural house. So they're very self-sufficient here. Anyways, let's take a peek of what's going on. You know, beautiful house, exceptional place. I'm super glad they offered me to come stay here, because it's just a great way to, after taking a 2-week course. Anyway, I'm not sure if you can hear me. The wind is blowing really hard. I'll speak up a little bit. But here's a rock corral. Here's a view of some of the highest spots in Uruguay. It's kind of cloudy today, really windy. They just moved into this to kind of getting the grips on things and setting things up. Check it out. Look who we got here. Tomate. Tomato is the name of this kitty. Not even a year old. And they catch the scorpions and the spiders and moths. You know, here it's just incredible. Really incredible, this place. Give you a view from up here. So here we are, you know. It's kind of ridiculously cool here. Check it out. My hair is getting really long. It needs to be cut. The beard, it's gotta go. Anyways, I'm not sure if that turned out. I hope it did. There's an old ruins of a house over here. Very cool. Here's the house. Sorry, this is kind of technical. I just wanted to give you a view of what's going on. Sorry. Here's their rainwater collection. Outdoor grill. We cooked a whole chicken. The wood burns, the coals fall down here, and you rake the coals under there, and it's very typical. Every house has one of these. Here's the front. Give you a view of what's going on. But basically that's it. You know, I'm at this rural house on the top of a huge hill, alone for a day and a half, and you know, catching up on some emails. It's the first internet connection I've had in a while. They've got a connection on this MacBook. I'm taking tomate, and bought a lot of food to keep me fed. You know, here's an example. This morning, Ezekiel and I went out and harvested as much as we could carry of this fruit. Let's give you an idea here. It's this tropical fruit. They look a little bit like avocados, but they taste like pineapple, kind of banana pineapple-y. And we harvested just a, you know, huge amount of these. There's really a really abundant landscape there, and they took the permaculture course to kind of better understand how to work the land together and have animals that work together. Blaine, I really encourage you to look up permaculture on Wikipedia, and there's actually a fairly good article about it. It gives you a pretty good idea. You know, it would be impossible to everything. It's really teaching a way of thinking and a way of looking at the landscape, and rather than telling you what to do and what to plant, it helps you what you need and what your garden needs, basically. Anyways, I'm super looking forward to coming back, seeing you again, settling back in with the family. Dad, I heard, got a community garden plot, so he and I are going to be getting our hands dirty a little bit. And I'm hoping to work back at Mississippi Market again. My boss said that he'd love to have me back. And, you know, that's not for a while. I've still got about a month and a half left, more than that actually. And I'm really hoping to make it to Argentina at some point, and to the Andes. And that's definitely in my plan. But for now, after the 2-week course of sleeping in a tent and eating 4 meals a day and a lot of lecture, there really was a lot of information there. Sammy, hope everything is going well. I'm super looking forward to hearing from you and hearing what's going on your grad school hunt. I'm super impressed. I can't tell you that enough. And take it easy, brother. I love you very much. And take care of yourself. Don't overstress. And keep working hard. Peace out from Uruguay.